This war is costing investors dearly. Since it began, Indian indices have lost nearly 8%. They saw some relief today, a 1% recovery, but it's only a fraction of what they've lost. There's only one asset which has remained steady throughout, and that is Bitcoin. It has outperformed almost everything else. The S&P 500, the Nasdaq, even gold. Bitcoin is doing better than all of them. Since the war began, Bitcoin has gained 14%. So what explains this trend? Let's look at the current status. Bitcoin is trading at around $72,000. And like I said, it's rising when everything is falling. This may seem counterintuitive, because when there is fear, people run away from risky assets like Bitcoin. They turn towards safe assets like gold, and yet Bitcoin is beating gold. So who is buying Bitcoin? Mostly large corporations and investment funds. And they're not buying all at once. They're buying gradually, as and when they feel the price is ideal. And they're doing it through something called ETFs. ETFs are exchange-traded funds. They're like a pool of money. Think of it as a mutual fund, but for cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, or crypto, is digital money, and Bitcoin is the oldest and largest of them all. The ETF is managed by financial experts. This pool of money, the exchange-traded fund, is managed by financial experts. Investors put money in. The fund buys the underlying asset, in this case Bitcoin. The investor never holds the actual coin. They simply own a share of the fund. And right now, there is a lot of this buying activity going on. This month, some $1.5 billion has been poured in. So that's one of the factors. The other factor, interestingly, is Iran. Iran has been playing in the crypto market, although the volumes are small. When the war began, crypto activity in Iran spiked. There was an increase in crypto outflows. Let me share one estimate with you. $2.3 million moved out of Iran's crypto exchanges. The largest crypto exchange in Iran is called Nobitex. It has more than 11 million users. In this one exchange alone, there was a 700% spike in outflows. Again, this was money leaving the exchange immediately after the first strikes. And where did the money go? Well, there are all kinds of reports doing the rounds. Some say the money was taken to overseas platforms. Others say it shifted to other domestic exchanges. Going by one report, a significant portion went to unidentified wallets. These are digital addresses with no traceable owner. Experts believe two kinds of traders were active here: the ordinary citizens of Iran and Iran's state-linked entities. They were moving the funds through assets like Bitcoin. Now, this may sound extraordinary for a country like Iran, but it's a serious player in the cryptocurrency space. Tehran has built an entire crypto ecosystem out of necessity. It has been under American sanctions for decades. It is cut off from the global banking system. It cannot access the US dollar, which is the reserve currency of the world. And this makes it nearly impossible for Iran to move money across borders. For ordinary Iranians, this has made financial life extremely difficult. For the Iranian state, it has made doing business with the world almost impossible. So Iran built a workaround. In 2019, the government legalized industrial crypto mining. Licensed facilities were brought under official oversight. Iran built up a parallel financial system, one that could escape Western sanctions. By 2025, Iran's cryptocurrency market had grown to nearly $7.8 billion. Some estimates say the value is much higher. It is touching $10 billion according to them. And who owns all this cryptocurrency? One dominant player is the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the guardian of Iran's regime. Reports say last year the IRGC moved some $3 billion through digital assets like Bitcoin. Iran's central bank has also been accumulating cryptocurrency. It has bought over $500 million worth of digital assets. So it's not just Wall Street that's buying Bitcoin. Even countries like Iran, which remain cut off from the global financial system, are doing it. The only difference is that investors elsewhere want to just make money, and Iran wants to stay afloat. I guess that's the story of Bitcoin in 2026, an asset for investors and a lifeline for a regime under siege.
The world doesn't fit in boxes.